Hello.
Olá, mesmo!
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
So
How
fucking happy to see you.
Literally, it's like a reunion here.
It's like
Literally.
Eurovision Liverpool reunion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I missed you so much. I wanted this to happen like the day after Liverpool, but we needed to have a reason, a Eurovision reason to make a video together. So this is the time because we have the first 10 entries for Eurovision 2024 already. So let's start one by one to tell our thoughts about the entries. The running order is going to be completely random. I don't care. So let's start with the first entry. France. Who wants to begin with France?
Oz, baby, I want to know what he thinks.
I mean,
Oz, you looking shady as hell.
I'm gonna be shady. I wish I had some filters on my videos lately, but like I'm just saying what I feel. It's not gonna end up well. But to be honest, like I have a soft spot for vocalists, like people who can sing on Eurovision, and I think that's always been like very important for me because like that's my first love. Like when I see someone who can sing, like I'm almost like blinded by that. I'm not saying that, you know, he doesn't put on a show, but I think it happened very early with France this year. Like we were still recovering from Liverpool in a way, and then we got a song. When was that? Was it like October? Like November?
Yeah, I think it must have been.
Roughly.
Like that.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I've never seen such like an early kick in like that. So like, um, I love Slimane, and he is an incredible performer, and like this song speaks volumes to me. And to be honest, for me, his specialty is coming from his big voice. Like he is gonna win through that. But I do have a feeling that like France has got a very specific strategy this year that we don't really know yet. I think on the staging, like something extraordinary is going to happen. Like I really do feel like that. And he's gonna steal the show. I love the song. I love it so much. And like the way that he sings it live, like have you seen it at his Christmas concert?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was insane.
Like what is happening? Wow.
They're open. They're just open.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was happening.
At first, I was like, oh, it's too early, it's gonna be forgotten. But somehow, I listened to the new entries and the pre-selection entries and the new entries, but somehow I always come back to France. I don't know why. Somehow, like I will listen to some song and then I was like France, and I'm still there, like Je t'aime, like living my inner drama with him. I don't know. Laura?
You know what I feel like? You know, like in a music video when you see the rain going down the window and that music's playing. That's me. I love Slimane. That man has got me in a chokehold. I was gonna say a comment. I'll behave. That man has got me in a chokehold. I love his voice. Just please don't spit on the Eurovision stage. That's the only thing I'd say.
Why not, Laura?
You got no one to catch it, babe. No one's
Statesman, darling.
No, I just want it staged correctly. I don't want it left bare. I know he can hold his own with his voice, but staging wise, I want a little bit of story with it. Other than that, listen, that man. Hello.
Nush, do you think that with this entry we can have like a Barbara Pravi 2.0 moment this year?
Honestly, I think controversial, but I think it's better than Barbara's. It stuck with me more. Like, yeah, that was catchy. But this is like feel good, emotional, you know, like it has all those right boxes. It sounds so French. I know the other ones have always sounded French too, but this is all the right like it's ticking all the right boxes in that aspect. And yeah, I've played this song again and again, and it is every single time it makes me feel everything I felt in the beginning. So that is a good thing, considering, yeah, it came out so long ago. That means that I think it will stick with people, and he can spray that spit anywhere he wants over me. That doesn't sound right, but like,
Yes.
I don't mind that. I think it's cool. I think he's got like a really perfected look about him, and he has got a career that I didn't actually know about until I found him through Eurovision. So yeah, I think he's a great pick.
So, with a yes or no from the four of us, do we think that by the end of all the songs, he will still be a contender for the win? Do you believe that? A contender like the top 5?
I would say top
Yeah.
10. I would say top 10. Top 5, I'm not sure, but
I think because of just the level it has been so far for me personally, I'm scared to say top 5, but I do think it has the potential for it because of just how also out of the ballads this year, this is by far the best one I've heard so far.
I can also see this like top 3 with the juries. Easily top 3 with the
Yeah,
juries.
You'll eat this up. Absolutely eat it up by far. They love a ballad, and this has a story along with it. You can like it goes along with the music. It's like you're telling a story. So juries love that. So that they'll lap it up.
yeah.
So let's leave France and go to the next country. We have like randomly Albania.
Oh,
So we will
Oh.
not say too much for Albania because there will be a revamp. So
Yeah.
we don't know the final version of the song, but quick thoughts, like, do we like it? Yes, no, Laura?
I'm 50-50. I don't know. I don't know if it's revamped and it sounds okay, then maybe she can persuade me, but I just feel like they've jumped one step back and gone to the typical ballad instead of going forward like they did last year when we were all standing and swinging our feet around and we loved it. Yeah, I'm 50-50. If I can be more persuaded, then maybe. But other than that, I don't know right now.
Noosh?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Well, I do agree completely with what you just said. Like last year's song, when we first heard it, yeah, we also were like this. So I could see that Albania does something with it, but I'll be honest, I have not had any inkling to want to listen to this again.
If the song is revamped in a good way, I can see this making something like Angela Peristeri in 2021.
Oh, I
In
loved
these
her.
kind of vibes. But if they change this to English, it will be a disaster.
Oh no, don't do that.
No. Keep it in Albanian. Oh my God, no. Keep it in
Yes.
Albanian.
Oz?
yeah. I do feel like she is like the femme fatale of the season. Like she is like a female warrior, and like from like her looks, and I do also believe that she's got a strong voice. I'm not quite sure how much they're revamping the song vocally and musically, but I think it will turn into a bit more of a bop a little bit. Like it will have like some like Showtime elements. But like what is interesting about Albania this year for me is that it's almost like a blend of like Albania last year and the year before, like Ronella and then the Albina family. Like not too much of a female warrior femme fatale, but at the same time not too much refined, like somewhere in between. So like there's a bit of like nice balance with Albania this year, which kind of like will attract a lot of love. And I love Bessa as an artist. I think she's incredibly talented. So I'm just looking forward to the revamp.
I'm a little bit afraid of the styling choices that we will get on the Malmo stage, but let's not rush. Like, okay, we will see. We will see. So, moving on to Malta. A new one, a new entry to the Eurovision family. Loop by Sarah. It was a surprise. I didn't expect her. The only thing
I
I
did.
wanted to say and give you the word is, for me personally, her as an artist and the performance is way better than the song. The song is forgettable, and she deserved a better song for me. I hope they change something because she has the potential to do amazing in Eurovision, and the song is just not it. News?
Mm.
Really agree again. I wanted Sirena so badly to get it, and I was so expecting that to get it. This was the one, even when I watched the auditions, I was like, this song is just nothing. But then I did see her perform. Like you said, she has got some talent. So I do wish there was a better song, but I think there might be a revamp with this one as well. Someone told
Yes.
me. So I'm really hoping for one because I think it needs.
And also Malta often changing the whole song. It happened before with Ira Losco, with Emma Muscat. They changed the whole winning song. So
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen. Laura?
See, I've wanted her to win, either her or Denise from the start. Just an honourable shout out to Denise because she did have bronchitis and she done really, really well because by the end of it, she was so emotional. So hats off to Denise. But I'm actually quite happy that Sarah won. I'm actually really happy because I really like that song. And she's got some dance moves on her, that girlie. I know it can be staged correctly and it's got a lot of work to be done with it. And if she changes song, listen, as long as I can pop puss on the floor, I don't care. I love her.
Oz?
I do agree with all of you. I mean, like the blindfolded flip was like, woo! Like there's some steam going on over there, and like very original. But it's just that I mean, obviously there's a bit of like Chanel going on in there. Like there were like some identical moves. That's why I'm saying that, not just because she's a female dancing person.
Yes.
But like the flip of the leg and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, honey, like you have been studying your moves for the last few years. But like it's just that I hope that she learns how to cope with her singing whilst executing those crazy moves because like I was hearing a lot of like so and that gave me a lot of anxiety. I was like, girl, take a breath.
And we're keeping the same note
Oh my
that Oz
God,
was
I almost
referring
fell.
to. So after that, breath control, let's go to Luxembourg.
Oh,
Um,
Luxembourg. I like Luxembourg. Why? Oh,
no good. No good.
okay.
I like the song a lot. It's one of my favorite songs so far of the contest. I didn't like the live performance. I didn't like the outfit. No, this latex, like, why, girl? I was wearing something girly, something fun. What was that choice? And the choreo for me was off. Like, who did the choreo and the styling of the whole selection? Don't get me to creak with the white dress. I was like, who did that?
He was traumatized.
I was one like texting to RTL and said to them, who did this styling, guys? Who is responsible for this one? Oz, do you like Luxembourg?
I do love the song. I mean, to be honest, I don't have like such like strong opinions about the live performance because there's a lot to be improved. I'm trying not to be harsh in terms of the live performances from like national selections and all that because these will change radically as we know as we move forward. But like I mean, we were all looking forward to seeing Luxembourg as a returning country, and like the chorus is so catchy. I think it will be like one of the anthems of this year's contest. Like I can definitely see all of us sing along to it in Malmo, or maybe beforehand, like at Eurovision pre-parties. Like the song has got that potential to be one of the anthems, you know. Like I don't know about top 10, top 5, whatever, but like it's got this anthem, like bop quality to it. And in that sense, I'm really much rooting for Luxembourg. Like, good job.
A question to all of you. Do you think that Luxembourg will qualify?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
I'm
No.
hoping so.
You really don't think so?
I'm with Laura. It's hard semifinal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
It's
song I played
a bloodbath.
on repeat. Like I know I've done that a few times this season, but like this has been one of them that like I thought this was the best outcome for Luxembourg as a song. as you said, yeah, maybe the outfit wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it was something in a bit more, as I said in my video, virginal, like, because she gave me a vibe, that nice, sweet, innocent, and then she came out of this vixen. So I was, it's not like it bothered me though. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. They might change it up. So
I think that if they tied up the choreo, it's more tight, more clean, more, I don't know, make some good changes. This have the potential to do great in Eurovision. But for me personally, if I put this whole performance and put it in the Eurovision stage, it's not a guaranteed qualifier. It's like 10 to 12, like something borderline qualifier for me personally. I think, I don't know, maybe it will be a surprise. And Laura, the next country is for you.
You, I swear to God.
Slovenia. Raven, it's all yours, baby.
Listen, I love my spiritual witch. I love her. This is right up my street. All I've been singing is Branine Radine Ranime. That's all I've been singing the whole time. Listen, where is it? Where is it?
oh no,
Where is it?
got
Where
apparated.
is the damn thing? Oh my God, it's not here. Oh my God, yeah, it is here. I got it. Listen, catch me, yeah, in Malmo in May.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not surprised.
That's all I'm saying. 2 years, the second year. I never used to do this. I was always 50-50 with Slovenia. But the past couple years, I'm here. I'm here. I now declare myself as apart from Slovenia.
You identify as Slovenian.
I love it. I love it. And she's just an amazing artist. I knew of her obviously before being selected. I just want it staged like pure witchcraft and pure spirituality, because she is an absolute powerhouse. I will have my sage, I will have my crystals, and I will be singing with this bitch from the start to the finish. Hvala lepa.
News?
I have a very different opinion. I'm sorry, but like it's just okay. Let's be positive.
Veronica,
I think it's when I watched it, it was visually very captivating. Very. I couldn't stop watching it. But I'm looking at a music video, not the performance. So the song itself, I can't even remember it at all.
I couldn't agree more.
And I know
I'm somewhere in the middle.
there's so much hype for this song,
Yes.
and I have very much faith in her as an artist. So I'm waiting for that performance, and then I'll go from there, because it has potential, but I don't know.
I watched the music video. I don't listen to the song. Like, it's not even on my Spotify list. It's not a song that I can put and hear. I love girl. Laura,
Babushka, bled.
I love the last part of the song, like when it's building and building.
Yeah.
The last part that we say Veronica is like amazing, but it takes a while to get me there. Like, I don't know. I hope that she can deliver the music video and this whole mystical vibe to the stage, and this will be a surprise. But if she will be alone on stage, like singing, for me, it's not going to qualify.
Agreed.
I'm going to convert you by the time May comes.
Let's see. We've got some time, I guess.
Judging from like what we have so far, because that's like what we're talking about, like first 10 songs. Good music video, forgettable music. Like I'm so sorry to say that I forgot what the music is like. Like, I need to listen to it right now. Like,
clearly, it's out my head. Like, do you
like,
remember Laura?
Laura's ready to
my reaction. I'm sorry,
Laura.
Laura. But like, this is obviously, this is not about the country as well. Like, we're just talking about the act, and we were talking about what we have so far. Like, by the way, the music video is like so much my taste. Like, I love gothic, dark, sort of like witchcrafted things. Like, give me that like all day, every day. Like, I like that kind of like dark stuff. but just that so far.
Okay. Now we move on to Norway.
The silence. Wow.
No, why? So unafraid to say what they're gonna say. I'm happy.
Okay, start. You can
Girly,
start.
I am so happy.
No, I'm so happy with this choice. I mean, yeah, I want to Kaino. Admit I was playing that song more, but as an overall package, you cannot fault this performance, in my opinion. It is so visually captivating, yet audibly, because the vocal style she's using in that old traditional Norwegian style in a rock genre is just really unique, and it stands out to me from actually all the songs that we've had. And I actually quite feel bad for anyone that's doing rock this year, because I don't think they're going to match up to this one, and I think it could even win. I think yeah.
For me, I like the song. As I said, for Slovenia, I will not hear the song. I can easily watch the live performance. It's captivating with the lighting and all of that. But for me, it's giving me Paloma from last year vibes. I don't know why. I think that this can do well with the juries, but Oz can support me in this one. I cannot see Balkans or the East Europe voting for this song. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think Greek, Cyprus, like these kind of countries will not vote for this kind of song, I think. Oz?
I love this song, and I think I mean I was rooting for Kaina as well, which is also a bit weird because Kaina's song this year like grew on me through time. When I first heard of it, I was like, this is not Spirit in the Sky, like this is not it. This is not what we wanted from Kaina. Change it. But then like through time and space, I gave it a chance and I was like, save me. Like it's like typical Kaina, and like I really I really wanted them to redeem themselves, because like they gave us an anthem years ago. And anyway, long story short, like I don't know, like in my reaction, I think I got a bit misunderstood when I said that the vocals didn't sound on point. But to be honest, like when you listen to the track, like stream it on Spotify and compare it with the live recording, the screeching that I was referring to was not the same screeching that we hear in the recording. Like I am very well aware that she is a pro of her material. She's an incredible traditional singer, and I think there is nothing wrong in like fans saying that there could be some improvement in her live singing. This is coming from a Euro fan. I mean, obviously, I comment upon what I hear, but the staging, it kind of like gave me France 2022 vibes. Was it that the year when
Fulen.
yeah,
Fulen.
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 Like dark, ethnical, but at the same time like very synthy and rocky. However, when it comes to rock music, if obviously Cyan Kicks go forward from Finland, obviously we do have the rock anthem of the year for me. So this one
for me, like it's not like in the same league because
it's
Norway
not, but like when we
goes
talk about
more,
rock,
yes, Norway goes more in the traditional kind of rock, and Finland is more pop rock for me, like more edgy pop. It's not. Laura?
Listen, jeg elsker Norge. Hvordan kan jeg si? Jeg elsker Norge. I've rooted for God there from the start. I gave Kano their due with You Touch My Tra-La-La wannabe. If it was the old way of the 50-50 voting, Kano would have won. But because they've gone 60-40, Gortia won, and it's thoroughly deserved. Whether everyone else will pick it up, we'll have to see. We'll have to see when it's obviously in the arena and how it's staged. But I am engrossed. My inner Viking is screaming. Listen, it's in my top 2. That and Slovenia are in my top 2. And that's not changing whatsoever.
Also, I think Kaino just lost by 8 points.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Like it was a very close call. Like I was so anxious watching the finals. I was like, this couldn't be more like triggering Like I was gonna have a panic
I
attack.
felt physically sick. I was like this. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sick. I can't watch.
It is sad that the world and Eurovision, well, the Eurovision fandom would have heard that song, but the world wouldn't have heard that song the way that I feel like it should have.
No.
Save me. Oh, they were even
You
asking.
never know. It could go viral on TikTok. You never know.
No, I think they should. This is such a tune, but
And
I think they're still doing a lot of pre-parties, by the way, because like kind of they always do pre-parties. So
Yeah.
like
they will
I-
definitely be in Malmö. In Euroclub, they will definitely be there.
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So let's move on to another national final from this Super Saturday, Spain. We have Nebulosa. I love that name. I don't know why.
I didn't even know.
Oh my god, the hearts it just came
Yeah, you
out.
can do this and it will like pop up with hearts. Guys, come on.
Why doesn't it work with me?
Look.
Shake it.
So I like the song. Do I think it will do well in Eurovision? I don't know if this will get votes. It's crazy, it's party. I think like also the Spanish people know that they will not do well in Eurovision with this one, but they're like, we're here to have fun. They're here to entertain us, to give us like a bob that Euro fans will love. We will dance our asses off in the Euroclub with this one.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I don't think that they are like competing to win this whole contest with this entry. They're having fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen with this one, but she is a queen. News?
I completely agree. Literally, like I think just by watching that live performance, you just saw how much everyone loved it. But I think everyone watching this on Eurovision is gonna love this. I mean, you know, it's nice for us to have a fun song coming from Spain for once, and I genuinely did not think that was gonna happen this year. So I am very, very happy with this choice. I think it's, you know, super happy vibes. It's a bit raunchy. She's giving mother, like everyone is saying. Like, yeah, this was a really good pick from Spain, and I'm really excited that this is representing them this year.
Do we agree, Laura?
See. It's gone from paella and pussy to cabaret and cock, and I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. To be fair, I was nervous as hell because I thought San Pedro was going to get it, and then Nebulosa came along. I was like, vamos! I'm here for it. I'm ready to be served. Listen, I've had a lot of Spanish Euro fans message me and say they're 50-50 because they don't want to get their hopes up because of, obviously, Blanca last year. Listen, have fun, expect the unexpected, and embrace it because she will do very well, and we know she'll do very well, but it all depends on how the rest of the Euro fandom perceives it, the ones who just watch the final, not like us who watches everything. So they have to go by that as well. Whether juries will love it, I don't know. But for me, it's cabaret and cock. So I'm happy.
It can go either way. Like I can see this doing extremely well or being in the bottom five. Like I don't know how the Europe and the juries will respond to this entry and the staging of the song. Is I don't know. Oz?
I think the staging from Benidorm Festival was like a big surprise for me, like judging from the music video that we like saw, because like I was expecting something like the music video, like a cabaret sort of like section with, you know, a certain age group, let's say. But then I saw a lot of gorgeous asses and men dancing next to
They
like
were
Medusa.
perky.
And then I was like, guys, like
Ooh.
Queen, you know what you're doing. And I was like, come on, darlings, come on. Like, we are welcoming you aboard to Eurovision. And she is a queen, and and also like I just love the fact that she's also representing like, I don't want to say forgotten, but like, yeah, like a bit of a forgotten generation Eurovision, because like everything has become so visual and like so social media and like so dancey, and like having someone like Nebulosa like reminding us that there's so much history in Eurovision and she has brought disco to Eurovision. Like, let's appreciate her and make her our queen. Also, my last words, Zora is the only song that I'm like binge streaming. I wake up with it and I'm sleeping with it. And I'm imagining those asses a lot as well.
I
Yeah.
have
Not
right.
everybody else has ass, but like you know what I'm talking about.
So next one we
Makes me
have Ireland. I don't know. I like it. I don't like it. I hate it. I love it. I don't know what will happen with Ireland this year. Oz?
To be honest, like it's nice to have like a gothic doll doing their best. Also, by the way, like they're non-binary. I have been corrected for 1,000 quadrillion times on internet, so I didn't know. Sorry, they them. Yes, great. And like it's great. Like I mean, to be honest, musically, not my cup of tea, but like visually something different and creepy, and I'm living for it. I think on Eurovision, when it comes to like show business stuff, like this is going to be the awkward entry that everyone's gonna fall in love with, and we need these entries to get even more confused about our lives.
Laura?
So I like it.
It is Ouija pop that is absolutely fabulous, that needs an exorcism, and I genuinely think will qualify, but she does scare me. I can't lie. But yeah, it's 50-50 how it's going to be perceived. I mean, it took me a while to grow to it, but I'm kind of on board, but I just want to see how it's staged instead of in a studio. You know, the Malmo stage is a lot bigger compared to a tiny TV studio. So if you want a coffin and a priest and an exorcism, go ahead. I'm more than happy to get that for you. Because, I don't know, bitch, you scare me.
News?
Yeah. I agree. I think I'm 50-50. I don't quite know yet how I feel towards the end of the song. No, I really like it. So that's why it's a bit confusing for me. And I think, like, yeah, I do. I really like the end bit. The end bit really builds up. So, like, and like, basically, I find it. I think it will qualify because we've got some time, and yeah, like we want to see it on a bigger stage. And I do think she's got some good choreo.
She screams at the end, right? Like
Yeah.
there's a mental breakdown moment, which is
Yeah,
great.
sorry.
Okay, yes.
They scream and they do that. Yeah. But like
Yeah.
that bit's I don't know. I think I need to wait and see. I haven't been listening to this on repeat. I will
No.
say that.
Neither. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Next one is Czechia. Sorry.
I forgot about that one. I forgot about
That was a surprise, right? Like that
Yeah.
like that pedestal, right? Like a pedestal.
Yeah.
I mean obviously the song itself is very catchy, and like I like the act, but there was a lot of screaming and like too much screaming going on again. There's a lot of like screamers this year. Like a lot of screams are going on. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's all a part of a bigger plan. I don't know. Maybe we need to wake up a little bit, but like yeah, like not I can't cope with too much screaming, y'all. Maybe I have a problem, but maybe I should work on myself.
No, you're okay. She's screaming. Like
Yeah.
you're okay. Laura?
Listen, I didn't listen to the live version on purpose because, you know, these things do happen. So I went by the music video. I really like this song. She reminds me of Avril Lavigne a lot. And I feel like once she's calmed down a little bit, bless her, she'll actually see things in a clearer perspective and do the song very well. I just don't know if it's going to be perceived the same way as it really should be.
Yes.
So
The song is
I don't
okay.
know.
The song is okay, but if that performance was at a nightclub, it will be amazing with the crowd,
Oh,
the energy taking over you. But when it comes to Eurovision, you have to be more controlled, more focused on what you have to do, dancing. And the national final was like a big party for her. So maybe she will change that for Eurovision and deliver more controlled. Like, I don't know the right way to say that.
Yeah.
No, let's move on now to the last country, and I want Nush to take over with this one because it's Ukraine.
Woo, Ukraine!
Ukraine.
Your
My
thoughts, Nush?
God. Well, I'm not exactly surprised, I'll be honest. Like, it was my favorite song from the moment I listened to the whole of Vidbeer, and there was some good songs this year. So the fact that I was that certain, you know, shows how strong this song is and how perfect it is for Eurovision. And I just think I'm so happy for Jerry to come back, well, to actually be in the contest now, like after so many years of trying, and now she's brought Aliona. I think she's just got a really good combination of sounds in here. And, you know, maybe she realized I need something a little bit more than just me on the stage to really go to Eurovision. And I do like this element of rap with her like religious singing going on in here. It's really nice. I just think it is what it is, in the sense of like, yeah, I know she is religious, that's why she's got these connotations, but you do sound like you're in an old church or something at times, and you feel that. And then you've got this rap that then really kind of brings it down, and you want to party to it. So it really does have the best elements. And I don't know if this is going to win Eurovision, just because unfortunately, because it's coming from Ukraine. I feel like that could limit it, because, you know, they've won before. They wouldn't be able to host it again. So we're all going to have a party with it. I know it'll probably be top 5 or top 10, maybe top 10 for sure.
For me, the only thing I want to say is, like, at the beginning, I wasn't a big fan of the rap part when I first listened to the song. I was more like the chorus, like na na mama de de. That kind of part was amazing for me. But when I watched the live performance, I don't know why, but the rap part, I was like grabbed from the moment he was start rapping and singing, and I was like, okay, yes, give it to me. So is this winning? For now, I would say no, but it has the potential to do like top 5 or at least top 10 in Malta.
Definitely.
Laura?
I cry every single time. Both reactions, I've cried my eyes out to this song. I don't know what it does to me. I don't know what comes over me, but I feel it so strongly. And it's such a powerful spiritual song that will just have a moment and bring everyone together. And that's exactly what Eurovision is, just a moment to bring everyone together. They've really captured that well. Jerry Howe is going to have the time of her life after participating 3 times and then eventually getting it. But Aliona and Jerry Howe have actually worked together before quite a few times, and I knew what was going to happen. It was either them or Melvin, and obviously, unfortunately for Melvin, he had his little stage malfunction, which did alter that. But I just knew. I mean, I watched it and I cried literally when I was watching the live stream. I watched it reacting today. When it first released as the audio, I cried. Listen, I'm a mess. You're gonna have to hold me in Malmo and just wipe my lashes, because I'll just cry.
Oz?
All divas are born humans. Like, oh, it just speaks to my like soul. Like when I was doing my like Vidbeer reactions, like this was the song that I was immediately like drawn to, and I was like praying for it to represent Ukraine, because I think it is so Ukraine in a very refreshing way. Like it's like Noosh pointed out, like it's got this like beautiful like pure religious like anthem like specialty that speaks to everyone. Like it almost feels like I want to pray with this song. It opens up like conversations, and it's very pure, obviously coming from a beautiful country like Ukraine. Like it kind of like breaks your heart, but then also fixes it at the same time. Like it's one of those songs that it's like bittersweet, and I am like so excited to see them like doing their best this year. I think like Ukraine is one of the top players. Like the live version, like I cannot like imagine how crazy it will be, how epic it will be on the live setting. Amazing.
And 2 things. First of all, Ukraine knows how to stage a song, first of all. So we will see something amazing. And the second one, I don't want to come out shady, but for me personally, it's like Stefania, but make it better.
Mm.
It's giving me
Oh.
Stefania vibes, but in mild weather, way
Oh,
better.
you're saying that this is better?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
thought you were saying the other way around. I was like,
No.
I was
Same
like,
for
hang on.
Stefania because it's a winning song. So I think it's like it's like Stefania, but it's much better song than
Oh,
Stefania.
way better. 100% way better. I just think I think the one thing that we didn't see in Vidbeer was the level of what the staging can be, because it was if they did that, I think that would be quite a mistake because it was a bit dull at times. The LEDs were cool, but I think their costumes could be way more maybe regal. We could have some even religious kind of, I don't know, not priest-like looking things, but
Fuck
I
it, let me go on as Mother Teresa. I'll just run on the stage. I'll just run. Jerry, if you watch this, I'll come on stage with you as Mother Teresa. Sorted.
I need to see this happen. I need to see it.
I don't know if they'll let her. She's siding with the witch from Slovenia, so I don't know.
Wow.
Exactly. I was
yeah.
gonna say that. Like, wait a
Well,
minute. Like, you're with
you never
Slovenia.
know.
That's gonna
What
happen.
side are you
You'll
gonna
have to have
take,
an
heaven or
exorcism
hell?
on one and me on the other.
Yeah. Confession.
After all the countries that we have talked, I need one country, just the name of the country. Your top country so far of all the 10. For me personally, to make a start, it's France so far. Noosh,
God. Oh my
if
god.
you have to pick one so far,
Probably Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay. Lara,
Yeah.
because I know what you're about to say. Oh, yes.
Oh my. Yeah.
No, it's either that or Ukraine. One of the two.
Oz?
Zora, Zora, Zora.
Ah!
That would be a close for me, believe me. That is up there. That's one of the ones I have been playing as well. So
I think
would-
it's great that we've all like picked different countries. So
Yeah.
like,
That's the point of this whole chat.
yeah.
I think
So
people in the comments should also like
yes,
tell us like who you're siding with.
your
Like,
Yeah.
favorite song
us
so far.
agree.
And because we will have another video also in the next few days, weeks, we will see about the other countries competing. Who are you most exciting to hear the song, or if the song is being released in a national final but haven't picked up yet? Who are you most exciting to see in Eurovision so far? Laura, do you have like something from the national finals or the selected artists that
I
you want to
do.
see? Cool.
Serbia. There's such a strong selection of songs.
Yes.
Filip Balos, Zaina, Bresvica, Constructor Theodora, Filari. Oh my god, I can't choose. But I'm just gonna go with my guy. I love Filip Balos. So I really want to see Filip Balos take the crown this year.
Noosh?
I think Finland for me is the next one that I'm really excited to see coming out of UMK. It was a really good mix of songs. In fact, there was only one song in there that I probably wouldn't listen to. The rest of them were absolutely great. So
Favorite from UMK?
Windows 95, man. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this old throwback sound. And now that Norway's not sending anything like that, because that was the one country I thought maybe had that in it, this, Eurodance sound. I would love to see Finland send this. I would absolutely love it. I think that everyone's gonna have. Imagine if that went through, and then we've got Nebulosa, and we're probably gonna have some. Well, Rim Tim Taggy Dim. That's another one I need to. Croatia.
Amazing.
Imagine if those all got it. This is gonna be my year.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's in a relevant.
When
Yeah.
it comes to Finland, I will disappoint you. I'm Team Paskana. I want
fine.
to
That's my third favorite. I just can't get all the things you said out my head when I hear that.
I have it on repeat from Finland. This is the one song for me. Like, I don't know what happens with this song is on. For me, because we have to close with Oz, and when it comes to national selected songs, the grower I have, because at the beginning I was like, okay, it's good. It's from Lithuania, Luktel.
Look, there.
Yeah.
At first I was like, oh, it's okay. I was like, and now I'm listening to this 10 times a day, and it's never getting bored. For me, if this is picked, it will be my number one.
Wow, it's a really good song.
And
It's the shoulders for me.
Yeah.
and because I know that you also guys have some sources, I think that from the internal selected artist, maybe Cyprus and Celia Kapsis will be the surprise of the year.
No, I definitely think so.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely. She's a little powerhouse.
Yeah. I don't think people are really ready for it.
And because a lot of people are sleeping on this one so far, because we don't know yet the whole song, but do you think that this may be the surprise of the year?
Yeah, I think so for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to wake a lot of people up, including the Euro fans. Lord.
Not a sleeper, that's for sure.
No.
I want to see Laura dances to this one so bad.
Granny, pick a party, I'm there.
Yeah. We need to do
Pick a
it.
party, I'm there, bitch.
And now, Oz, your honorable mentions.
Okay, well, so I have a few actually. So like Rimtak Tigedim is like one of like I want that song to be on Eurovision for sure. I am absolutely super excited about Melodifestivalen. Like they have so many heats coming up, and Dotter is doing this year. Like Dotter is doing like justice for Dotter. I have been like a die-hard fan since day one. So like I really want her to like represent Sweden like this year, and like in Sweden with Dotara, like that would be great. But I think this year's winner of the festival will be a bloodbath. Like it's very much heated already.
I'm a Danny Saucedo girl. Sorry, keep the sorry, not Danny Saucedo.
I don't know, like I'm very much focused on Dota.
Girl, you
Also,
know.
like the whole vibe around like Celia Kapsis Cyprus. I think like humanity is not ready, but it's going to be amazing. But y'all, I have some other tea for you because I do know a couple of things about the UK.
What?
I cannot say anything. It's not that I heard anything, but obviously having worked with beautiful, incredible people from, UK productions concerning Eurovision, I have heard that like it's going to blow everyone's minds. Like Ollie is coming to slay. It's gonna be like history in making. Like it's
Well,
gonna
that's a big statement now. Was it better not be anything less than
You better not let me down.
like seriously, like the things that I've heard, things that I've seen.
Well, it can't be slow then, can it?
Well, I think I'm gonna leave it there, but it's big and I love big stuff.
So
I love that.
that's it for today. Thank you so much to every single one of you. I love you. I missed you. We will be together again in Malmö, and of course, there will be another episode discussing the rest of the countries in a few days or weeks. So stay tuned, and I love you. I love you. I love you.
Love you more.